I tell kids at Leap, there will be life-defining moments. Sometimes you plan them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just look back years later and say, wow, that was a life-defining moment. We shot a pilot. ABC gave me 3 patients. They said, Doc, you invented Zoom, do Zoom. And I did. Whitened their teeth, reshaped them a little bit. They had some plastic surgery, blah, blah, blah. Pilot airs, blows out of the park. Like ABC was so thrilled. It was one of the highest rated pilots they ever had. In fact, it gave birth to Extreme Makeover Home Edition and. So we get picked up for 22 episodes. First patient, first episode of the season, she needs 20 veneers. Now at the time, I was charging $1,500 a 2. So that's a $30,000 case. So I send the invoice to ABC and they freaked out. And I get this frantic phone call like, Dr. Bill, what? Like, we had no idea that dentistry was this expensive. We did not budget for this at all. I said, well, what do you want me to do? They said, well, can you do 3 veneers? I'm like, 3? Like what, every other 2? No, I can't do 3 veneers. And they said, well, what are we going to do? I said, I'll make you a deal. I'll do all the dentistry for free under the following conditions. Number 1, I'm the only dentist. I don't want them to find some other guy in there that'd be a hack and then people would like confuse us. I figure if I'm doing it all, I own it, right? Number 2, you need to highlight Zoom in every episode. I owned the company. Yeah. Like I figured this was good pay. Like I didn't realize how good at the time, but I figured it could be good, right? Number 3, I didn't want to get stuck with a $15,000, $20,000 lab bill. So you need to mention Da Vinci veneers. And I had an agreement with the lab that they would do the cases for free as long as they were mentioned. They said, fine. Now that would never, ever, ever happen today on reality TV.
And it's interesting because you took an opportunity where most people would have been like, well, here it is. Like, these are your choices. I don't know what to tell you. And you said, let's find another solution that works for you. And very well may have worked out better for you in the long run than if you just got paid for a job and went. Where we have so many people that exchange time for money and don't think outside the box.
Let me tell you how well it worked out, Amber. The first year, we went from 64 million to 101 million in sales.
I'm in a little jump, just a little bit.
The next year, we went to 136. And the last year we were on the show, we did almost $200 million in sales. We virtually grew Discus Dental from 0 with no investors at all to over $1.3 billion in sales.